happy Friday. So this morning we are going to be having a look at a little bit more multiplication. However, the main focus of our lesson is to focus on the estimation to check our answers are actually close. A lot of the time when we do calculations, we do the calculation and then we just move on to the next one, and we wait for a teacher or an adult to kind of tell us whether it's right or wrong. So what we need to do as we're getting older is start to develop our skills in self-checking and identifying ourselves where we've gone wrong and how we can correct it. So the first, I've put a couple of calculations on the board that you can see on multiplication. I've got a 2-digit number multiplied by a 2-digit number here. And first of all, before we actually do this, we're going to use estimation, and we're going to estimate the answer. That will then give us an approximate number, which is where our actual answer, when we do the calculation, should be close to it. If we are way off that estimation number, then we know we must be wrong, okay? So the first one you can see, I've got 52 multiplied by 79. So the way we do this for estimation is we round these numbers to the nearest 10. So 52 is really close to 50 and 79 is very close to 80, okay? So we do 50 multiplied by 80 to get an approximate estimate before we then actually do our written calculation. So I know what 5 times 8 is. So 5 times 8 is 40. So 50 times by 8 is 400. So 50 times by 80 is 4,000, okay? So my number, once I've actually done this, is going to be somewhere near 4,000. So then I actually just do my actual written calculation underneath, like we did on Tuesday. Like we did on Tuesday, and then we'll get our answer. So 9 multiplied by 2 gives me 18. So I put my 8 in the units and carry my 1 over to my tens column. 9 multiplied by 50. So 9 multiplied by 5 is 45. So 9 multiplied by 50 is 450, plus my 10 is 460. So my 6 goes in my tens column and 4 goes into my hundreds column. Now, because I'm working at the tens column, I have no units. So 70 multiplied by 2 is, 7 times by 2 is 14. So 70 multiplied by 2 is 140. So 4 in my tens column and 100 to carry over. 70 multiplied by 50 is 3,500. You could do 7 times by 5 and then work it out like that. 3,500 plus 100 is 3,600. So my 6 goes in my hundreds column and my 3 goes in my thousands column. Okay? And then all I need to do is finally add them all up. 8 add 0, 6 tens add 4 tens gives me 100. 400 add 600 is 1,000, plus 100 is 1,100. 3,000 plus 1,000 is 4,000. So you can see that my estimation is 4,000 and my actual answer is 4,108. So therefore I have used estimation to check whether I am correct, okay? If that came out at like 7,000, then I think, oh, I must have gone wrong. Let's go back and check it. So don't just do your estimation and do that and then move on. The whole point is that you do that and check that that is close, okay? So what I want you guys to do now is to just have a think. 103 is quite close to what? And 64. Do we actually need to do anything with 64? Well, actually, 103 is close to 100. And I could change that, but I know 100 times by 64 really easily because I moved my numbers 2 places to the left. I know that the approximate answer there is going to be 6,400, okay? So then pause the video for me and have a go at doing the actual calculation, finding out the actual answer, seeing if you are close to that. If you are way off, then you've gone wrong somewhere, okay? Off you go. Okay, welcome back. So let's quickly have a go at solving this together. Hopefully you've done it in your books or on your paper or on your whiteboard, and let's see if we get an answer that is close to this, all right? So I'm going to start with my units, and I'm going to do 4 times 3, which is 12. So I put my 2 down in my units column and I carry my 110 over. Then I'm doing 4 multiplied by 0 tens. There's nothing in the tens column, so we know that that is 0. Then if you add your 110, that gives me just 110 there. And then 4 multiplied by 100 is 400. Okay? Then finally I'm going to put my 0 in my units column, and I'm going to start with 60 multiplied by 3. 60 multiplied by 3 is 180. So in my tens column I've got 8 tens and I've got 100 to carry over here. 60 multiplied by 0 is 0. Plus my 100 though is 100. And then finally 60 multiplied by 100 gives me 6,000. So in my thousands column I've got a 6. Okay? And then let's just add them together. 2 add 0, 10 add 80 is 90, 400 add 100 is 500, 6,000 by itself. So 6,592. Did you guys get that right? Hopefully you did. If you didn't, rewind and then you can see where you have gone wrong. 6,592, let's check it's close to our estimation. Yeah, it's only just shy of 200 away. So I think, therefore, I must be correct. Again, if you have been way off with that, you know you must be wrong somewhere. So what you guys are going to do today is you are going to roll a dice, a bit like what you did on Tuesday. Roll a dice or pick a number from a pack of cards, or on post-it notes, just put numbers 1 to 9, mix them around the table and pick some numbers out, okay? Depends on which group you're in, depends on how many digits you are picking. So some people are just going to pick 2 and 2. Some people are going to be picking 3 and 2, okay? Once you are then done that, estimate and then solve, okay? So pick your numbers, estimate and then solve. Perfect. Okay. Good luck with your learning today, guys.